Coming up, great Mexican food and Latin cuisine with a bit of a twist. Hello and welcome to the Foodie. I'm Kunal Vijaykar, and on this episode, I think we should go a bit Latino. Well, we're going to discover two cuisines, one Mexican food, and after that, a bit of fusion, a bit of experimentation of Indo-latin food. Yes, come along, amigo, as we go Mexican. Hola, amigo. So it's obvious that the food is going to be Mexican. We're going to meet two master chefs, Mexican master chefs, and they're going to cook up a great Mexican meal for us. So come on, let's go and eat, amigo. So we've got these two geniuses who've flown down all the way from Mexico. Chef Monterosa.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Okay, and Chef Alcazar.
Nice to meet you.
So, Chef, you guys, the food that you're going to cook today, it's Mexican, obviously, but it's also regional, isn't it? Is it from Cancun? Where is it from? The kind of food that you're going to do?
Well, this dish is absolutely for all around Mexico.
Okay.
It's not specific for one area, but it is very popular. So that's why we represent these dishes today, because we want to share with you the more popular food in here.
Dishes.
Exactly.
And I've been meaning to ask you, this is the first time in India? Have you been to India before?
No, it's our first time.
First time?
It's our first time,
First time in India?
we enjoy it.
I must also tell you that we Indians, we've also taken Mexican cuisine and done lots of things with it, you know. So Indians are very, very familiar and also like Mexican cuisine.
Yeah, the language is same, the food is same, no?
It is similar,
It's
isn't it?
spicy,
Yes.
right? It's spicy, same for me, it's good.
Yeah, actually, we found a lot of similitudes in the chilies, the same kind of chilies we use in Mexico.
Okay.
We found here in the supermarket.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So what do you have planned for us today?
Well, today we want to make fajitas, chicken fajitas, and as a garnish of that, we want to make the famous salsa guacamole.
Lovely. So this is now sounding very interesting. I'm looking forward tremendously to eating the food.
Right.
And I'm sure I'm going to lap it up.
Okay.
So shall we go and do a bit of cooking?
Okay.
Yep.
Ready.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, we're starting with Chef Alcazar and his cooking. And I can see chicken here. So what are we making now?
we did the fajitas.
Fajitas.
Yeah,
Okay.
fajitas is easier.
And you can get everything over here in India.
Yes.
Especially these.
Chili, right?
These.
And spicy, right?
Shall we go?
Wow. With,
Super. Olive oil.
yeah, and chicken. Black pepper, salt,
Salt. Simple enough.
simple.
And you keep it stirring.
Exactly. Onion,
Onion,
julienne onion, right?
Normally when we cook in India, we
yeah.
put in the oil and we put the onions in first. You put the chicken in first.
Within peppers, julienne,
Okay, julienne
julienne.
of green pepper.
green peppers, red peppers, and chilies. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. It's spicy.
You're going whole? Or
Yes, and they come home with this sour,
Okay.
right?
So, 4.
4. 1,
Uno,
2,
dos,
3,
tres,
4.
4.
Exactamente,
4.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
More salt?
Yeah, a little more. Cilantro, coriander.
Coriander.
In Spanish is cilantro,
Cilantro.
right? So,
In Indian, you say dhania.
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 Oh, nice. It's ready.
What? Ready?
Yeah, it's ready.
Fantastic. The chicken is cooked.
Right, exactly.
So the chicken is cooked. Chef says it's ready, which means also is that all the veggies that have gone in there are going to remain nice and crunchy, including the onions. Super.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Lovely. Next, we've got what could easily be called the national fruit of Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, the avocado.
Avocado.
What is the dish called?
Did like snacks
Okay.
as a dip. as a dip sauce.
Okay.
It's usually, but also we can put on top of different kind like tacos, like
On top of
different
tacos
things.
and that.
The main ingredients for the guacamole is, of course, the avocado.
So you're not going to make it into a paste, but you're going to just
No,
chop
no,
it.
it's just chop it. This recipe we need to use 80% of the avocado, and the rest should be only for garnish and flavor.
It's just very roughly breaking the avocado up.
Salt,
Salt.
pepper to taste. Enough, because we like spicy too. Now we're going to put 4 teaspoons of tomato,
Okay.
4 teaspoons of onion,
Onion.
fresh coriander, and now we need to squeeze a lemon. We put a little bit more salt in it and mix it.
Mix it up.
Simple, easy, and very
And
flavor
very
in it.
tempting. It is good.
Yeah, tastes good also.
Very
Good?
nice.
You like it?
It's delicious.
That's good.
Delicious, and it's so simple to make. So we've made the guacamole, we've made the fajita, and now both the chefs are back.
How you call this tortilla? In Spanish we call it tortilla, soft tortilla.
We call it chapati.
Chapati, okay, it could work. So it's a soft and tender,
Okay.
and we can make like we call it tacos.
Tacos.
If you want to taste the chili,
Would
I
want-
recommend to put separate.
Separate. You
This-
don't
this
put the
spicy.
chili, you don't
Spicy,
put the spice.
So now we have a fusion between India and Mexico.
And Mexico.
Yeah. Actually, in Mexico, we eat the taco just like that and bite. But if you want to try, be careful. This chili is
Very
hot.
Oh,
I will try it. So one bite of this and one bite of this.
I recommend just.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed.
Absolutely. Okay, I think it's time to have one big fat Mexican meal. Come along, let's eat. Yummy, yummy, and yummy. Yes, these are the soft tacos that we made. This is the guacamole dip. What we've got over here is a classical Mexican dish. It's called pollo con mole. Pollo con mole. These are various sort of salsas. Sauces, me, my margarita, and my appetite. Here goes. The mole is sweet flavored, smoky as hell, with a lovely, lovely flavor, nutty flavor of sesame seeds and cream on top of it. And it's quite heavenly. This is a great mole. Now to try some of this soft taco that we did. What makes it such a wonderful dish is the sheer simplicity of it. So I'm getting the crunch of the onion, the crunch of the peppers, the nicely smoked chicken, or rather roasted chicken, and this nice squishiness, creaminess of the avocado. Very nice. No Mexican food is complete without its salsas. This is not exactly a salsa, but it's quite like it. But very nice. Sour. All in all, I think this is quite a meal. It's a cuisine that I haven't really discovered yet. We've done it a couple of times, but every time I go to a Mexican restaurant, meet a Mexican chef, I learn more things about the cuisine. For my money, this chicken mole is the best thing that I've put into my mouth in a long, long time. She's a restaurateur, She's an innovator and she's done some wonderful things with Indian food and made India proud with 2 restaurants, both called Vermilion, in Chicago and New York. So here she is, the spicy hot restaurateur Rohini Day.
Lovely
Hi.
to be here, Kunal.
Yeah, you've got 2 restaurants, one in New York, one in Chicago.
Yes.
They've been running for what, 10 years now?
Correct.
So let me just turn this around slightly. You're a PhD.
Yes.
You're a doctor in
Yes,
what?
yes. In economics.
From economics to food. Very interesting.
I've always been passionate about food, especially Indian food. So a combination of rage about where we were in our projection of Indian food in the US.
You've done Indian food with a bit of a twist. So how did you decide that I'm going to take this Latin thing and influence it with Indian food or vice versa?
Both our cultures are very, very similar. In fact, probably the most similar across the globe. It plays on the historical cross-influences, plays on the commonality of ingredients, but the best part is doing something new, something provocative and fun, making people sit up. My hope is that there'll be many more restaurateurs taking our food to the rest of the world and spreading the gospel.
So we have Rohini over here, okay? She's first an economist, second a restaurateur, third a crusader for Indian food, and fourth now. Let's see how she cooks. Let's go. So Rohini, I figured out that you've got a lot of colorful ingredients all laid out over here. You've also got a paella dish,
Yep.
which sort of gives me an idea as to what you're planning to cook.
Great, then I'm going to leave it in your good hands.
Paella?
Yeah, absolutely.
Superb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start with olive oil.
Okay. Key question is, what is the Indianness in this dish?
We know our pulaus very well, right?
We do.
Rich Mughal histories brought us the pulaus. Paella got to Spain. It was invented in Spain, Valencia, by the Moors. And that's the same influence that we got our
Pulaus
pulaus
from.
from. Let's start with a little bit of the chicken.
Okay.
Do you want to take over?
I'll do it.
Beauty about paella is you can add anything. Another thing I want to point out, step 1 that adds a lot of flavor to this paella, which is different from regular ones, is that it's a saffron paella.
Okay.
So step 1 is making your stock. Boil chicken, saffron, and a whole onion for half an hour.
This looks like it's merrily browning.
A little bit of the onion, garlic. So fresh ground tomato. I go very easy on the paprika because I like to see the color of the actual dish.
Ah, I can see now. The tomato and paprika is giving it a nice color.
All right, so
Okay.
let's move on. Let's add the rice.
In goes the rice.
Yeah, no washing, nothing, just dry paella rice.
Okay, the olive oil goes in at this stage so that the rice can get coated with olive oil.
Absolutely, yeah. Now it smells better already, right?
smells
Yeah.
delicious.
Now we cook our vegetables. Instead of beans, you can put asparagus spears, you can put heart of palm, you can put mushroom, anything you want.
Okay, these are looking nice and brown now. I think, shall we? Yeah?
Yeah, let's go for it. Stock, salt, lime juice, parsley.
Parsley.
Use a lot in Latin cooking. Bay leaf, used so much in Latin cooking, common to both of our cultures again. This is our unique vermilion touch, the methi.
So here we are. It's nearly ready. Now you're going to sprinkle a little saffron. One last stir.
So this is it.
Great. So this is now ready to go straight into the oven. So the paella is in the oven, cooking nicely, and you've got a new set of ingredients.
Yep.
What are we going to do with this?
So now, classic Argentinian chutney, if you want to call it that. It's chimichurri.
Okay.
Chimichurri is an amazing thing. You can make it as hot as you want. You can use it as a marinade. Equal amounts of parsley and dhania.
Dhania, okay.
The trick to blending it is don't put the whole amount in one go because it's going to sit like a lump in the
Correct,
blender, right?
First in goes the dhania.
And then the parsley. Then your olive oil. This is the basis of the dish. You can be as generous as you want.
Okay.
Raw garlic.
Hari mirch. Oregano.
lime juice. If you want to be adventurous, you can put a little bit of white wine, but this is vinegar. So let's give it a blend. Without salt, where are we? Add some more of our leaves. Here is our chimichurri.
Lovely.
A little bit of olive oil.
It's lovely. So another set of very, very colorful ingredients. And what is this and what are we doing with this?
So this is a classic Spanish soup, a gazpacho.
Okay.
In this case, we're doing a watermelon and cucumber.
Okay.
A little bit of the watermelon we're going to leave in our dish, and then the rest goes in here. I like to put double the proportion of watermelon. Reseed it. Your cucumber. Parsley. Your jalapeno, again to taste. Since Kunal and I are both high on the spice spectrum, I'm just gonna go for it.
Go for it.
Okay?
Go for it.
Yeah. Salt.
Onion.
Onion. Counterintuitive, but it really adds to the flavor of the whole thing. Again, go easy. You can always add more.
Lemon juice.
Yep. And let's give it a shot. A little bit of texture and body is a good thing.
So not completely liquidy.
Voila, there we are.
Damn good.
Gazpacho. Easy, right?
Chalo, let's eat now.
Let's do it.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Let's go to the table and eat. This food over here is all looking very yummy. We've got the paella there. Paella with a difference, if I may call it
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
We've got the gazpacho and we've got the chimichurri, and they've given us some salad. Chimichurri.
Doesn't it liven it up?
It does. No, it's a great idea for all of y'all who don't really like eating salads because you don't get any flavor out of it, no
Yeah.
spice.
Yeah.
This chimichurri, healthy enough.
Yeah.
Put it onto your salad, tastes good. Now the gazpacho.
Another reason, apart from being really cool in the summer, if you don't want to make a sabzi, you don't want to have a salad, here you go.
What a good idea,
Right?
yeah.
A substitute.
I love this gazpacho. It is the most refreshing way to eat vegetables, if I may call it that. You know,
Or fruit.
just all fruit. And you've got the sweetness of the watermelon, the, I don't know how to describe cucumber.
The acidity from the lime,
Yeah.
darkness, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And,
Yeah.
and the chili.
And the chili. And the cucumber is there to give it a little body. I'm gonna have one more spoon. Now, for the pièce de résistance, let's go for it. Cheers to you.
Cheers to us. Who needs excuses to eat, right?
Who needs? I'm getting the saffron, I'm getting the methi. This is a very
Different.
tasty paella, I must say. Now, flavor happening here. Because you seared the meat first, I'm getting the smokiness of the meat. And the saffron, which is a delicate flavor coming in. So I think it's been an afternoon well spent.
Yep.
I had a great time cooking with you, chatting with you.
My pleasure entirely, Kunal.
Discovered new things vis-a-vis food, how to mix flavors.
On to the crusade.
And the crusade. Rohini's crusade to popularize Indian food all over the world. Desi food Zindabad. Thank you very much, Rohini.
Thank you, Kunal.
Well, that brings us to the end of this episode of The Foodie. If you want to write to us at weekend@timesnow.tv. Till the next time, from Rohini Day and me, it's bye. Well, the similarity between Latin cuisine and Indian cuisine was uncanny. The burst of flavors, vivid colors, and more importantly, the passion for food is what made this spread a delightful one.